you. Item 4 is Chopwell and Blackhole Mill 10-year plan. Who's doing this? Melissa?
This report is a follow-on from 2 previous reports that Cabinet have received. There was one in July last year, which looked at the principle of the plan, and then there was a further one in December last year following consultation, which looked at the broad themes. This report is basically in Appendix 2, contains the details of the 10-year plan, and obviously that will evolve over time, but it gives an idea of costings. Cabinet are asked to agree the 10-year plan and its implementation from June 2018, and also to agree to receive an annual report that will review delivery progress and inform the ongoing resource allocations assigned. And finally, also asked to agree the allocation of up to £1 million for the implementation of the plan for those issues specifically costed, and that's £1 million over the 10 years.
Okay, I'm sure Councillor McNester would have something to say. Sure it would, yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? Jonathan?
Thanks very much. What have you done to your hand? That wasn't going to be my question to Annalise.
What would you be here?
And he doesn't know.
Oh, my hand?
Yeah.
On the last day of the campaign.
Oh, right. So the leader's gone down, the last mayor's gone down, you've had an accident, it's my turn next.
Yes.
Don't tell me.
Right, anyway, on a completely different subject, I can't find the bit in here but where you're talking about house building, but there is, obviously you address the need for new housing in Chopwell, but also you're pointing out that there's a large, I think half the shops are currently empty, and obviously having more people living there is going to help the shops, but my concern is that with a lot of the new housing that will go in, they may not necessarily be people who will actually want to use local shops. There'll probably be 2 or 3 car households who will end up using the metro centre as their local shop rather than the actual shops in the village itself. So it's more sort of comment about this element of caution that I feel about numbers of housing. It'll provide housing, but it may not actually provide the solution to the economy of the village.
I think we actually have Gemma here today, who's a new appointment. She's our rural economy lead. So Gemma, one of Gemma's roles will be to work with the local businesses. I think we recognise that there's always more than one reason for things to happen, and that it'll be something that evolves over time. We are looking at the shops, we are looking at their business plans. That's one of the things that's proposed in the future. We're working with the community, we're working with the residents. I think there is a real feel from the residents that they want to do everything they can to try and support local businesses, recognising what the issues are there. So I think over time it's something that will evolve. In terms of new housing, there's work going on with GRP, looking at the Heartland site, which will obviously make a big difference to the centre, and I understand from some of the private developers that we might well be looking at a planning application on one of the sites early next year as well. So in that respect, things are starting to change. I think we've just got to make sure that with the work we're doing through the plan and with Gemma and local businesses, that we maximise the benefits available.
Yeah, I think we may just find that a lot of the retail units end up having to become something else. It's still commercial, but not necessarily retail, or retail as we would assume it is generally nowadays. It might be retail as in home delivery or in sort of mini Amazons, but I can't see a large influx of new residents necessarily using existing local shops.
And we have granted planning permission to change the use of some of the shops to residential. And I think it's the same across the borough, to be honest, in terms of retail and how the whole retail trade is changing. Yeah. So, and that's reflected in some of the planning applications again.
Yeah.
One of my favourite subjects, shops. But I think it is a point, but I think I was quite surprised. I went to visit someone in Blackhole Mill, and they've got a patisserie. And it was obviously well used. It's shop frontage and things. So, and I know in Bensham when we rebuilt, we had a shop, bakers that closed on Chopwell Road, and when we built the new house, it closed, sorry. And now that we've got the new houses there, it's reopened. So I don't think it's kind of like all bad news, but I do think obviously the retail world is changing. And I think, like, you know, years ago you had like out of town big supermarkets. It makes a little analogy of having smaller units now here where people are. I think it's something probably as a council we need to develop, you know, our own ideas, and with input from everyone, from all members, because I think everybody's got a view on it. It's very important to us as a council. So we're taking all that on board and having a good think about that. John, you wanted to come in?
Yeah, I was sort of going to say that. I was just noticed been said. But in relation to the Chopwell High Street, as it were, I think the intention very much is to sort of use it as a community base. I've been, Chopwell Plan Forum comes under my portfolio and I've been up a few times, and the strength of the community involvement up there I think is absolutely amazing. And so there's so much strength in the community, and they're looking at so many community interest companies and different, you know, not just retail shops for people to buy goods to have a cup of tea and stuff, but actually looking at starting businesses from the community. So like bike hire, lots of other different things going on. So it's not just traditional retail, it's a broader community mix, which is part of the discussion around what's going on here.
Okay, thanks for that, John. Does anyone else have any questions or comments, Mary?
But just to confirm that none of the units would be fast food outlets.
Unless they've got existing planning
So-
permissions.
There's always a caveat.
Okay. So with that, can we agree?
Agreed.
Report? Thank you.